Hello. I'd like to bring up a point. Some of the videos I posted lately were about AI. Some of them were made with AI, generative artificial intelligence, through the different computer programs. I use it as a tool, but at the same time, I'm also very much aware of how dangerous it can be. And people don't realize, I'm thinking like the Terminator 2 science fiction movie. No, I'm not. I'm talking about something very realistic. It is that the places that use this stuff, when they say the cloud, it's not really some computer cloud up in the air. What it is data centers. They are massive computers located in different cities throughout the United States and throughout the world, which use actual electricity, and they use water to cool off their processors. So in order to make the little goofy little videos you see with the AI, you need massive computer power, and hopefully in the next couple of years get not as massive, but you need computer power, cooling power from water to cool off these components for the actual AI prompts that you're putting in. And some of the things I asked Perplexity AI, how much water is used per day? And I base it as a drinking water, as a 1 liter bottle of water. How much of it is used per day? And this is what it said. This is what Perplexity AI spit back at me. And it's very interesting because it's like, wow. Okay, how much 1 liter bottles of water do generative AI use per month? And if you're asking about how many 1 liter bottles of water consumed by generative AI models per month, the answer depends on usage. But the average estimates, backed by several independent sources, allow us to get a good approximation. Each 5 to 50 AI prompts, which are the queries you put into the search engine, consume about 500 milliliters of water, roughly one typical water bottle. This means for every 10 prompts to a generative AI, about 1 liter of water is consumed as part of data center cooling. That's just for the cooling. Calculation examples suppose a single person uses a popular generative AI like ChatGPT and makes 50 prompts per day. That's an active user. That's about 5 bottles per day. 1 liter bottles per day. Can you imagine drinking 5 bottles per day of water? Over 30 days, 150 1 liter bottles per month. For widespread use, large-scale statistics make the water footprint astonishing. Globally, ChatGPT uses about 148 million liters of water per day. Training a single large model like ChatGPT-3 uses 700,000 liters during training alone. Key details. Water is not the final product. It is evaporated in the cooling data centers. The exact number per user per month depends on prompt frequency, but each prompt typically equates to about 10 to 100 milliliters, with widespread variations reported. 500 milliliters per 5 to 50 prompts. Bottom line, for a typical user, 50 prompts a day, generative AI can use up the equivalent of 150 or more 1 liter bottles per month, all for cooling servers, not water directly consumed by the user. Now, it goes on to explain a little bit more, but that's crazy. You're not even drinking that water. A human being is not drinking this water. This is going into our computers, and the turnaround is a little 5-second little joke. We will laugh for 5 seconds, but our water bills will be going sky high, and everything will be going sky high. And that's crazy. And so that's something to think about. I'm still going to use AI for my videos. I'm still going to use it for basically using it to help me as a filmmaker. But that's something to really think about. If I had hired actors on a film set, I hope they don't drink 150 bottles of water. That's a lot of water. It's over a case. I don't know how much is in a case of water. You get one case of water. It's 30. Oh, anyway, that's a lot of water.